Chapter 3. The Gathering Storm. Years passed, and Lyra grew into her role as the guardian of Eloria. The villagers of Viridian prospered under her watchful eye, and the forest flourished with life. However, the peace was not to last. As Lyra patrolled the forest one crisp autumn morning, she noticed the leaves of the ancient trees were wilting, their vibrant colours fading to a sickly grey. The whispers of the forest grew faint, and an uneasy silence settled over Eloria. Troubled, Lyra sought out Elendor, the wise stag who had guided her before. She found him in a sunlit glade, his eyes clouded with concern. "Elendor, the forest is ailing. What is happening?" Lyra asked, her voice laced with worry. "The darkness stirs once more," Elendor replied solemnly. "But this time, it is different. A greater force drives it, one that seeks to consume all life in Eloria. You must seek the counsel of the Elder Council, a group of ancient beings who possess knowledge beyond our understanding." Lyra nodded, determination in her eyes. "Where can I find this Elder Council?" "They reside in the Hidden Grove, a sanctuary deep within the forest. It is a place few have ventured, and even fewer have returned from. But I believe in you, Lyra. You have the strength to find them and uncover the truth." With Elendor's words echoing in her mind, Lyra embarked on her journey to the Hidden Grove. She travelled through uncharted territories, following the faint traces of ancient pathways long forgotten. Along the way, she encountered new challenges and forged alliances with the forest's many inhabitants. One night, as she rested by a campfire, she was approached by a mysterious figure cloaked in shadows. The figure's eyes glowed a deep emerald, and a sense of familiarity washed over Lyra. "Who are you?" she asked, her hand instinctively reaching for her staff. "I'm a guardian, like you," the figure replied, their voice soft but powerful. "My name is Niaf, and I once protected the forest of Elarian, far to the north. I have come to aid you in your quest." Lyra felt a connection to Neve, a kindred spirit who understood the weight of her responsibilities. Together they continued their journey, their bond growing stronger with each passing day. After weeks of travel, they finally reached the Hidden Grove. The air was thick with ancient magic, and the trees seemed to hum with a life of their own. In the centre of the grove stood a circle of towering stones, each inscribed with runes that pulsed with a faint blue light. As Lyra and Neve stepped into the circle, the air shimmered, and 5 ethereal beings materialized before them. The Elder Council, their forms wreathed in light and shadow, regarded Lyra with piercing eyes. "Why have you come, Guardian of Eloria?" one of the elders asked, their voice echoing like the rustle of leaves in the wind. Lyra took a deep breath and stepped forward. "The darkness is returning, and it is stronger than before. I seek your guidance to understand and defeat this new threat." The elders exchanged glances, their expressions grave. "The darkness you face is unlike any other. It is driven by an ancient entity, a being of pure malice known as the Shadow Sovereign. Long ago the Sovereign was imprisoned by the combined efforts of the Forest Guardians, but its power has been growing, and it seeks to break free." Lyra's heart sank. "How can we stop it?" "There is a way," another elder spoke, their voice filled with ancient wisdom. "You must gather the remnants of the Celestial Guardians, powerful artifacts scattered across Eloria. Only by combining their strength with the Celestial Crystal can you hope to imprison the Shadow Sovereign once more." Niamh stepped forward, her emerald eyes shining with resolve. "We will find these artifacts and stop the Shadow Sovereign. The elders nodded. Beware, for the path will be perilous, and the forces of darkness will seek to thwart you at every turn. Trust in your bond, and you may yet succeed. With the elders' guidance, Lyra and Neve set out to find the remnants of the celestial guardians. Their journey took them to the farthest reaches of Eloria, from the frozen peaks of the Frostfall Mountains to the sunlit shores of the Crystal Sea. Along the way, they encountered fierce resistance from the minions of the Shadow Sovereign, each battle testing their strength and resolve. In the Frostfall Mountains, they discovered the first artifact, the Glacial Heart, buried deep within a glacier. The artifact pulsed with a cold blue light, resonating with the power of the celestial crystal. As Lyra held it in her hands, she felt a surge of energy, the coldness merging with the warmth of her own magic. Their next destination was the Crystal Sea, where they sought the Radiant Pearl, a gem said to contain the light of 1,000 suns. The journey was arduous, the waters treacherous, and filled with creatures twisted by the Shadow Sovereign's influence. But with En,